Alright, hey everybody. Today I am going to make some coconut macaroons here in our Thermidor kitchen. They're super easy to make, no mixer required if you don't mind whipping egg whites by hand. I'm going to use the mixer, but other than that, I'll just go through the ingredients with you first and then we'll get started. So you need 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk, which I'm just going to pour into my mixing bowl here. It's a little less than a full can. I'm going to save the extras because I'm going to make another batch of these later and then I'll have even more extra. But if you're wondering what to do with that leftover sweetened condensed milk, it is really yummy to add to a cup of coffee in the morning for a little extra treat. So my little hint there. So 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you don't mind it turning a little bit brown, which the condensed milk has a brownish hue anyway, use regular vanilla. If you don't want that extra tint of dark, then go with clear vanilla extract. But it really doesn't impact it all that much, so I'm going with the regular here. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of almond extract, just to give it a little bit of nice almondy flavor. And a pinch to 1/4 teaspoon or so of kosher salt. So just enough to give it a little bit of saltiness. So we're gonna mix that up in the bowl. And like I said, it really doesn't change color much at all. There's not much to that. So now that that's mixed, a couple of other ingredients you'll need. 1 whole bag of sweetened coconut. You can use unsweetened, but the sweetened coconut's a little stickier already, so just gives them more of that like traditional sticky coconut macaroon taste. And then we're gonna use 1/4 cup of egg whites and we're gonna whip those. So I've got those all measured out and ready to go. Gonna mix that all together until it's a big sticky mess. I'm preheating my oven to 350 just so that you know. All right, so it's all mixed up and most of the coconut is coated, so we're gonna go ahead over and start whipping our egg whites. We're just gonna pour those in there. I'm gonna turn that on and you'll see those whip up. You wanna whip them till they hit stiff heat. We're going to take them over to our mixing bowl. We're just going to fold those in. The goal is to keep some of that air still intact in the egg whites, but they are going to flatten out a little bit. I used to always worry about folding in egg whites and losing that fluffiness, but the air is still there. You just want to do it gently so that you don't completely smash them all down. Make sure that that's fully incorporated. If you wanted to make them a little festive, you could fold in some sprinkles or toppings, or you could just top them with them before you bake them as well, which is probably what I'll do. There are a couple sprinkles on there. So you can make these any size that you want. I'm gonna do this nice little scoop because it's just a nice size, and I'm going to make sure that it's sort of firmly packed into your scoop. You're going to scoop them about 1 inch apart. So these are all scooped and ready to go in the oven. The oven is preheated, so I am going to go ahead and put them in the oven. They'll go, like I said, 350 for about 18 minutes. And then once we take them out of the oven, we are going to let them completely cool before we dip them in chocolate on the bottoms. All right, so these have come out of the oven. I did adjust my temperature to 325 because they were getting a little browner than I wanted to before they were done. So they're out of the oven, they're fully cooled, and it is time to dip them in some chocolate. And all I did is just melt some chocolate over a double boiler. You can do it in a microwave. You can do it pretty much any way that you would normally melt chocolate. There's nothing fancy about this at all. We're just gonna pick up the macaroon, swirl it around the chocolate a little bit. Give it just a little tap on the side. And then I keep parchment paper handy so it's right there. Let the chocolate set up and they are ready to go. Enjoy.